You ever have somebody kick you out of a house you're not even in? That's Steven Anderson. I petitioned him to be institutionalized because he was doxing his own brother and telling people to burn his house down. 24 hours in a psych hold. That's all it took. After that, no more doxing, no more arson talk. Boom, gone like flipping a switch. And me? I never went back. Why would I? That would have been like poking a hornet's nest and then climbing inside to apologize. Excuse me, bees, sorry for spraying you with Raid. Mind if I move in? But now Steven's out here rewriting history. Lionel was so bad faith, we threw him out. You can't throw somebody out who's already left. That's not church discipline, that's fan fiction. It's like an ex texting you, we're breaking up 3 months after you moved out, or Walmart sending you a letter, we've banned you from shopping here. Bro, I'm at Costco. And the way they delivered it, not even directly, they send the flying monkeys. You have a problem with pride. I know for a fact Pastor Anderson would forgive you if you apologized. Forgive me? For what? For saving his brother from being burned alive? That's like the police arresting the fireman because the arsonist's feelings got hurt. And now their official story is Lionel said he left, but actually we kicked him out. Translation, Lionel escaped, but we're calling it an eviction. It makes zero sense. Why would I go back after having him committed? That would have been suicide. Their timeline's like a Scooby-Doo episode, and we would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that meddling Karas. And the best part? When I did it, a ton of his own people reached out quietly relieved, saying things like, you answered our prayers, you were brave, someone had to stop him. They knew they'd been watching me. If you believe I hit my wife, you're a retard and I want you to exit the church now. Sermon? And then a week later, today's sermon, spousal discipline. They were sitting there going, we're not crazy. He really is saying this stuff out loud. I just did what everyone else was afraid to do. And now, because the truth is embarrassing, they've turned it into a tall tale. Lionel didn't leave. We cast him out! Buddy, you're not Moses driving me into the wilderness. You're a guy yelling at an empty pew. It's like this. Imagine you call an Uber, you get out, the driver keeps going and then tweets, I kicked Lionel out of my car. No, you didn't. I left at my stop. You're just driving alone now. That's Steven rewriting history. And the hypocrisy. My God, same crowd that's currently pretending Kevin's still alive, posting 10 videos in a day with a new writing style, better production, and calling it business as usual. Same people who pretend they don't know Steven hits his wife. Same people who pretend his adult sons aren't out in public in women's clothes. Checks out! They're so desperate to control the narrative. They're basically standing in an empty sanctuary yelling, Lionel, we cast you out! While Kevin's ghost is uploading from beyond the grave and YouTube is autoplaying my parodies after their sermons. And here's the kicker. They think that story makes them look strong. It doesn't. It makes them look like a cult writing bad fanfic about people who left. At this point, I feel like I need a disclaimer at the start of my videos. Warning, this parody may become official NIFB doctrine in 3-5 business days. Because that's how it's been going. I make a fake sermon about ungodly counsel. Steven preaches about ungodly counsel. I sing about Kevin's ghost. They upload Kevin's ghost. I leave voluntarily. They kick me out. Buddy, I'm not your villain, I'm your screenwriter. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because every time they rewrite history, it gives me another set for my show. Every time they try to cover up reality, the algorithm pops my videos right under their noses. So yeah, keep rewriting history, keep kicking people out who already left, keep raising the dead on YouTube, keep editing out my name like it's Voldemort's, because every move you make, every lie you tell is just another punchline waiting for me to pick it up. This channel wasn't supposed to be a manual, but apparently it's become the Bible of NIFB damage control. And when I drop my next special, just know you wrote it for me.